Hi, everybody. This is Tim Schafer from Double Fine Productions, makers of Brutal Legend. We're going to be showing you a little bit more of the game today, like that other commentary video I did, but this one's not going to suck because I have backup today. We have our lead designer, Eric Robson.
Hey, folks.
Hello. And we have our art director, Lee Petty.
Hi.
See? Perky. We're going to drive to the Headbanger Mines for a mission, but first we're going to check out some of the landscape along the way. That's very nice. What's that spotlight do? Eric.
Oh, that looks like it's pointing out the location of your next mission, Tim.
Oh, thank you for explaining that. Now,
Well,
I don't know
why
who's
does
driving
Goose
this
stand
right
out?
now, but they seem to be a little lost. I think they're looking for their car.
I think they're just admiring the beauty of the art.
Yeah. There's a little bit of Mount Rockmore up there in the corner. Oh, this is showing how in Brutal Legend you can play guitar solos to do interesting things like summon your car out of thin air. Yes, which will help you drive around the awesome landscape. We have like 64 square kilometers of world to explore. And tell us, what's the area we're driving through now, Lee?
We're driving in a field in front of an area known as Bladehenge, and this area is interesting because there's lots of remnants of the ancient race of Titans left over. So there's these giant eroding swords, and there's some exhaust pipe trees we're driving by. And I think this is a really cool area because you get to see the juxtaposition of like a modern-looking asphalt road with sort of ancient, fantasy-looking elements.
You said a juxtaposition, which really ratchets up the level of rhetoric we're going to be using in this.
Yeah. I have three words I use like that.
People should be ready for some really great
Paradigm shifts?
paradigm shifts. Okay, now the person operating the controls here obviously screwed up and hit a tree. So we're going to look at some of the tire. No, we're not. We're just going to keep going.
Oh, man, that thing is so cool that we're just driving under there, Lee.
Yes, that was an ancient engine block that's sort of part of the landscape that's been eroded over time to reveal.
And the idea is that there are different layers of civilization that have been here. There's an ancient race of Titans that made things like the giant highway. There are also modern people here, like these people who built this campfire and made that graffiti. I like to think that actually Lars himself painted that little signature to his name, because Lars Halford is the leader of the Human Resistance, who hasn't really been that successful in getting that many people to join his army. It's really just him and his sister. So it's either him or his sister that painted that.
Well, the best places to hang out are always under bridges.
If there's only something that Eddie could do to help Lars build an army.
Oh, what a great segue into... There's Lars Halford himself. He is a mission contact. You can talk to mission contacts like Lars. Oh, here, let's listen to this cutscene.
So this is it. The crushing pit. Hundreds of our strongest young men, toiling their lives away, like their fathers and grandfathers before them. Given no tools. Forced to break solid rock with nothing but their own thick skulls.
Well, come on, let's bust them out of there. Where's the gate?
There is no gate.
What?
They have nowhere to go. No idea how to function outside the pit. Society has no use for them, so they stay underground. I wish I could help them, but I mean... What do you do with a bunch of kids who don't know how to do anything but bang their heads all day long?
You start a revolution, Lars.
I'm not going to mention the bug I saw in that cutscene, out of respect for Lee.
It came back.
Here you can pick whether to start
Right
the revolution
now.
now or later.
It's time to sound the battle cry.
Have you been looking at my sword?
There's a dirty part coming up here. Now Eddie learns a new guitar solo called the Battle Cry, which he can play to motivate troops who are unmotivated, summoning the Battle Cry of the Titans.
I need to get back to Bladehenge before Ophelia does something dangerous.
I'll meet you back there, with an army fit for a king.
So this is where Eddie has to go into these mines and rescue all the headbangers that have been kidnapped by General Linewhite. General Linewhite's the leader of the hair metal militia who has been helping the demons oppress the rest of humanity. And there's some of his miners are working here.
This area is one of the first times the player really gets to see kind of what the strata of the brutal earth looks like. You can see that down in throughout the walls, there's all sorts of auto parts and other hot rod elements that are just sort of embedded like fossils there.
Yeah, because the Titans buried all these things for people to find and dig up, but the idea is kind of that the demons have been digging them up, but they only care about the leather in the seats of the cars, and General Linewhite only cares about the mirrors from the cars, so they really aren't using them the way that Eddie wants to.
And there's this cool idea that some Titans are still in the center of the Earth, building new layers into...
Oh, you gotta listen to this.
All right.
That's Rob Halford screaming motivational slogans in the form of General Linewhite. Positive attitude.
Yes.
One of my favorites.
Says that a lot in The Office.
Yeah, exactly.
In that voice.
That's who plays General Linewhite, is Rob Halford. It's one of the two characters he plays in the game. So the player has to figure out how to motivate these lost souls down here by playing the battle cry.
What is that sound?
It's a devil screaming. It's an angel singing. It is the pounding of creation's hammer upon the anvil of time.
It's fucking awesome.
It's called heavy metal, and it's the real reason you should bang your heads, not for that guy.
Yeah, screw this place.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Metal!
Hey, hang on, guys. I know we're all struggling right now, but I'm telling you, this is all gonna pay off really soon.
Yeah, our manager says that if we just work hard and produce a high-quality product, that we'll be able to move up to cush guard jobs in the General's Pleasure Tower.
There's gonna be piles of chicks and booze and stuff.
We're with him.
Hey man, sorry, but
We got a sweet gig here, and we're not about to let you greasebags ruin it.
guard!
Riot!
Walk out!
I heard those guys over there say they're organizing a union.
We'll go sound the alarm!
All right, so Eddie's caused this rift in the labor force. He's motivated the headbangers to join him, but the guys who are a little more into their hair are really kind of like the comfortable gig they have here, and they don't want to leave.
Man, I have wanted to do that forever.
That's for killing Charlie, bastard! Whoa. Hey, okay. See how much ass you dudes kick when you band together like that? That's awesome! Now with just a little bit of practice, I bet I can turn you dudes into a well-oiled machine of death. You into it? Okay, first, when I do this, it means you gotta follow me, okay? Okay, let's try it.